What is going on, YouTube? This is John from Emphatic, and I'm coming to you with the latest Emphatic War Recap. 87-79, defeating Shadow Ravens. This is going to be our Town Hall 10 portion. I pre-recorded this, so timing could be a little bit off, and this is the second time I'm going through the video. Uh, I got a new monitor, and I have my Adobe Audition up there recording, and I look up and see it's not recording. Now I'm actually verifying, and I'm watching it right now. But here you go. For some reason, I keep flipping around. We had 5 Town Hall 10 triples, and we had what Town Hall 11 triple on top of the nines, clear and nines. Aside from those two dips that we did because we got a little overzealous with our scouts, but hey, we converted all but one of them. So starting up here with Asuka going in on number 2, Mojo So Dope. He's going to start with minions going through, starting to build the funnel and pulling some red bombs. As expected, when somebody thinks they're going to get some easy percentage with Town Hall 11 hits, and I think Blaine tripled this base on his first try, but did not do anything with this side. Maybe he put a baby dragon on there. I don't remember. I helped him work on the plans, so uh, yeah, I know the attack did come in through the top Inferno compartment, so that's really the only thing that was scouted when the Town Hall 10 doubled it, but it was a first attempt double, so yay. Um, Warden's down to start building the funnel, drops a jump spell. Asuka does this unique thing where he drops the CC first, which has got 5 bowlers and a giant in there. The giant's going to get out in front and tank. The king's going to come almost right behind them, get in between the bowlers and the giant, so the king's the next one to start taking damage. But the giant buys time for the king to approach, and as you see there, the giant makes it all the way inside the wall before the king even takes a hit. And at that time, the bowlers are on top of him, starting to take down the buildings, shooting the king, who's still only down at half health, and a rage spell goes down. Queen takes a walk. I don't know if that was intended or not, but it does cost him in that he only gets 1 air defense on the sentry. But he's still able to convert it. Just to make sure he's smart with his hound or his Lalo. So giant or the bowlers are not gonna last much longer. In fact, I don't know if they take out this expo or not. In fact, it doesn't look like it. Loon comes down and drops bombs on the. Look at that triple bomb there. You still got to worry about bowlers entering, so you got to spread them out a little bit and soften them up. That's right in the area where they get eternal tomed. Rage spell comes down, doesn't bother freezing the Inferno, freezes the air defense instead because the hounds are already gone. The Inferno was gone easy. Uh, Now he's out of spells. Pups are working on the clan castle right next to the enemy hound. So it could get real interesting, but you just know he's already gotten a triple on this. At this point, you could tell this base was pretty much cooked. The only threats are an air defense or an archer tower and a enemy hound that is slowly losing health. Everybody comes on, collapse in the final air shooting building. The balloons go off in a separate direction. And now that the town hall is gone, a couple of the pups go to the gold mine, which was damaged by loon drops. Take that out and leaves only a soft building to remain once the hound pops. So good raid to Asuka. Really cool watching his stuff. Next up, we're going to start with Show Off Jamie. He had a 6-pack here, dipping with the root axe, and then we're going to go to Sigurd, who had a 6-pack. I got a couple of Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 9 on Town Hall 10 attacks recorded on this too. We're going to show the process on 2 of them because well, one of them, the Town Hall 9, could have tripled the Town Hall 10 if the Hound didn't pop. It was that dominant of a raid. And then, there's a couple little tweaks that the guy following him did that made it a pretty dominant triple. And then the other one was my drawing a different Town Hall 9 running the scout, and then Batman following up and taking it out. I never got a chance to attack it, which is fine. Batman's better with loons anyways. Um, but there you go. Queen, King, and Bowlers got in there with minimal kill squad. Took out the Queen and the air defense, and Queen's just going to die there. Leave the Hound. He's got 2 freezes to deal with the Infernos, and he's going to be able to freeze the Sweeper and an Expo as well. So there you go. He freezes those 3 buildings, gets a Rage spell down, and that's going to allow these balloons to easily take out that high HP Expo and Inferno Tower. No no sweat. So loons are already coming in from 2 o'clock, and they're going to push the big core group of loons back into the other Inferno Tower. Rage spell is dropped. Did not get the sweeper with the freeze, but there was also a mini farm and an air defense there, and I think his hounds were just about gone at that point, so he wisely froze the air defense over the sweeper. And that's going to let the rest of these balloons collapse. There's got to be at least 12 balloons still standing. I don't know if this was the 30 loon attack, but he dropped 30 loons on a base. So I think he dropped 30 loons on a base, I swear. I don't remember. Who knows? He's a madman with these Lalo attacks right now. And we're not doing any intricate walks or anything like that where a lot of stuff can go wrong, and you got to meticulously plan out whether or not your queen's going to get inferno range for how long with what's going to be hitting her or whatnot. The shady stuff that always raises some eyebrows. That's something we don't do around here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I just saw the announcement for CWL rosters being locked. That should be fun. Hopefully, we don't lose anybody in that time frame. I don't think we will. But hey, if you guys are looking for a clan, we're recruiting for season 2, and I think CWLL can still have people join if you want to war with Fury going into the CWLL. Get some practice, see what it's all like. It's a blast. It's definitely a good thing for Clash having that league. So can't give the people running enough credit. They don't have an easy job, especially putting up with some of these trolls that are part of the community, but it's still a really good thing to have around. Plus, I don't have to try to schedule any wars, which is awesome. There you go. Mass group of bowlers came in. This one didn't even really get a true scout. It was just, hey, Sarah, 2-star this base. Okay. But there you go. You see bowlers and Queen both got an air defense. Queen pops her ability. She's going to take out a couple more things. Bowlers almost took out an Inferno. So that thing's just got like a tiny little drop to, like a single bomb will kill it, or a balloon death. So it gets a haste spell down, takes out the bomb tower, gets onto the Inferno. Only one bomb dropped and takes it out. Haste spell down, or rage spell down, gets them through the higher HP defenses in that quadrant. Gets into heal spell, drops another rage spell. So that way, wizard tower and air defense are gone in a heartbeat, and then they will all collapse onto the Inferno. Watch this. Boom! Those loons just took out both storages being still raged up. That's the great thing about having rage on a Lalo. I know a lot of people say you don't need it because you can one-shot defenses, but when you can add that splash damage to the surrounding buildings and take them out, like a Tesla farm around a town hall or something like that, smashes a town hall. There's so much value there just from dropping the rage. Definitely makes it a good call to have in a high clustered area of buildings. Next up, we got Batman, but I'm gonna. Yeah, see, 9 was the only one that survived, and we came close on that one. But 9 was hit by Russo first. Once we realized Russo still hadn't attacked yet, late in the war, and this was a plan that I drew up, intending to go hit the base fresh because I figured this plan would work pretty well. In worst case scenario, somebody can clean me up, which somebody did when I hit 12. So got to run the Exodus account, just a shell that we got. And there you go. Royals go in and they take out the air defense, take out the queen, get a nice bit of damage done in there, and then you see this Lalo. Russo does a number on this base and just shows the viability of this plan. That there's no way that this thing's not going to work. If he had the 240 troops and the extra spell, he'd have taken this fresh, no problem. So, but you see there, I think he's going to end around like 80%. And just leaves a small quadrant up. He does have quite a bit of air targeting defenses there, though, including Inferno. Yeah, 82%. So, good job to Russo. And here we're going to watch Batman. Batman's going to come in and Not really do much different. In fact, the big difference here is Batman's got stronger wall breakers. You'll see just how that came to help him out. So, and he's not dropped a troop yet. This attack was fast. Here you go, 212 is how long this attack took. So it gets the two baby dragons down to start building the funnel. King and Queen are going to come in to move over. And he gets... so he sent all the wall breakers already. Drops a rage spell to handle the bowlers coming in, and the wall breakers run to the side wall, break the wall before the giant bomb could take them out, like it did to Russo. So Queen is walking away from the CC. Doesn't matter because it's just loons. Oh, and a baby dragon, which is gone now. The bowlers take out a second air defense. So these balloons are just basically making a beeline to the Expo. The rest of them are collapsing on the outer defenses like intended. And Rage Spell is down for the balloons to handle the Inferno Tower, handle Bomb Tower, Expo. Heal Spell's already down. And that's going to help push everybody, get everybody healed up to push them through. A couple of balloons are going to die to air defense fire, but as you see there, two hounds are on air defense. Only one's going to pop. Freezes the Tesla farm and the Tesla. And that last hound is not going to do anything but just tank. So untouched balloons are going through, finishing the rest of the base. Minion Parade comes in from the back, and they're going to start cleaning up. And that is a dominant triple by Batman. All right, we got 11. And actually, this is another one we're going to show the scout on. Because basically it's just legendary. Lord of the Skies coming in here. And like, if this hound didn't pop at the end, he would have taken the space out. You'll see how close he came to this. So, and then Howard, he didn't follow the plan at all. Like really, he made a tweak to it, but it's hard to argue with a tweak when the tweak gets 3 stars. And really, it ended up being a really clean looking raid at the very end too. So, but there you go. Queen took out the Inferno. May have realized they didn't need to take out the Inferno when he did this attack, especially because of the Tesla farm location. So he drops the rage to go through there, or haste to start pushing loons through. Goes to get the second Inferno, and there you go. He's got a whole clump of loons just path directly into the air defense. And if it wasn't for that hound popping, or the pups and baby dragon getting on that hound, it would have been 3 stars. Because there he goes, finishing the last defense. So if he could have taken that out early, he'd have been fine. But there you go. Very close. And let's watch Howard finish it off. So he's going to elect to enter in by the Tesla farm. He's going to bring a golem too to tank. So Baby Dragon goes down. Didn't know that there was a black bomb there. I don't think that popped when the initial attack was done. So doesn't get his side funnel created. Minion comes down, eats another Tesla. He may have treated this like as a fresh hit. I don't know. Really just gone in and looked to see what this was in the CC. Who knows? Drops bowlers where they're going to start getting eat up by Archer Tower. But they build the funnel. More bowlers come in the middle. All the funnel bowlers are gone, so that's kind of a little bit wasteful. But again, it's hard to fault him because this thing just went off so well. King and Queen were easily able to take 2 air defenses. We got the poison down on the Hound Loon CC, and the Queen's not even anywhere close to the Hound and Loon CC. In fact, the Hound's not even going to go anywhere near the Queen. So Queen gets... Actually, Queen survived, but she's got a Tesla over there that should take her out before she takes it. Yeah, there we go. So no Queen. And all the balloons are already collapsing on the final defenses, so real easy Lalo to go through. Freeze wore off before he could take out the Inferno, but Haste Spell leads everybody in. Still has a standing Hound. And smashes the last cannon. Oh, and everybody's got to go to the Tesla really quick, so. We have a bowler getting targeted by the Hound. A pup is on the bowler, so this could get nasty here in a minute. I think it waits to the very end of this raid. Actually, there we go. But he's got a Hound still in this attack, so the Hound's actually going to take all the brunt of the attack from the pups. Minion starts working on the pups as they're attacking the Hound and gets all the pups taken out. So got a little bit lucky there, but cool raid. And we have our last one. We have DL cleaning me up. And I came in at 6 o'clock on this one just for the easy air defense. And had a really good Lalo, but I fizzled out at the end. I kind of misdropped a rage. What are we doing? Oh, I think we're showing me. Oh, we're going to show my attack. Oh, great. Oh, no. Why did I do this? Oh, well. You can see the minor. Well, actually, it's a good process. You can see how the minor tweak went through and made this base just a dominant triple, especially because it allowed Queen to get 2 air defenses when all was said and done. So there's the rage down. Bowler's still doing pretty well. They don't get the air defense taken out. They almost take out the Expo. But there you go. You see the Lalo, and this was kind of like a little question mark because we weren't sure how we were going to get these balloons onto the Inferno Tower. But as you see there, they managed. And I always do this, but I always forget about haste spells that I have. Oh no, I didn't this time. I don't know if other people do this. I think it's definitely something Supercell's got to do is get rid of those cards at the bottom when you're deploying your troops as you expend them, because it's just hard to track sometimes. But here you go. You're going to see the switch he does. And actually, it's just the plan that I drew up for trying to do one of those spiffy queen walks. Uh, he didn't quite realize that the army camp would not allow him to take out the mortar. So he has 2 mortars that stay standing despite the funneling. Some wasted troop space. The sweeper makes it so that the bowler can't take out the archer tower. Whereas when I drew this up for the first time, I had a giant that was going to do that tanking. Because I actually tested this on somebody who had a setup like that. And I think it was like 7 hits to take out a archer tower that was behind something. So I figured with a giant, you should be able to get that time. Especially because that's the only thing shooting at him. But there you go. King and Queen are going in. Bowlers did a nice job funneling everybody in. Drops the poison down for all the goblins and the Queen. And Queen's just going to work her way through, take out the baby dragon. King has already popped his ability. He's going to go down shortly. But Queen's going to take out the Arch Tower, go take the Queen out, take out the Wizard Tower. She's still got a lot of juice left in the tank. Takes out the Inferno Tower. The Lalo's starting to come in, pops her ability, takes out the Archer Tower, the Skellies, and then takes out the air defense. So MVP Queen is just going to stay standing for the rest of the raid too. And start the cleanup. So we get a haste down, and everybody starts collapsing on all their defenses. Not the best haste there at 3 o'clock, but everybody finally got into it. And he's got just a great split. And he froze the Tesla, or the Inferno Tower as well. Heal spells down, and the balloons are just going to work their way through that Tesla farm. Nice split's going to allow them to do maximum damage. And there we go. Queen comes back in the core, and this is the attack where the Town Hall finally went down. Like, it got attacked twice before, and Town Hall still stands. So this was 1-star like to the very end of the war. But there we go. Nice attack to DL. That is all of our 10 attacks. And yeah, definitely a fun war. Good game to Shadow Ravens. You guys stay in there. Better days are ahead, man. I know it's been a little bit of a rough season for you. A lot of clans go through it. It's a shame. But yeah, thanks for watching.